Okay, hi there, this is Kim Willis with another one of my mini video reviews. This one is about an Australian couple called Andrew and Daryl Grant. Andrew and Daryl Grant. Their main claim to fame is that they are Australian online marketers. They're business owners. They became prominent as a result of their success in developing and marketing ebooks. Okay, now they've moved on a little bit. Well, I won't say they've moved on, but they've added other strategies to their platform. One of them, I believe, is to do with membership sites, how to make money from membership sites. But the original thing was ebook marketing. Now, many years ago, I knew Andrew and Daryl Grant. I knew them. In fact, they were clients of mine, customers. Not really clients, but customers. They bought my membership program as a result of an ad that they saw in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. They were living in Brisbane at the time. Then they moved to the Gold Coast, and then I believe they went to Thailand. I'm not exactly sure where they are right now. But they were living in Brisbane, on the south side of Brisbane. I know that because I visited them at their house once. But they saw my ad in the newspaper. I was running workshops and seminars, and they came along to one of my evenings and signed up and became clients. And we got to know them a little bit. They certainly stood out, amongst the various people that used to attend my seminars. I think I might have said webinars. Seminars and workshops. They certainly were amongst a handful that did stand out. They're obviously destined for bigger things. I think at the time they were kind of there was something. They were trading. I might be wrong on this, but I thought they were trading shares or something like that. But they're always looking for ways to make money. That's for sure. Andrew was more the behind-the-scenes kind of guy, and he was on the computer a lot. And Daryl was a little bit more of the front person, very kind of Earth Mother style about her, the kind of person that loves to give hugs and all that sort of stuff. All right, and so when I saw that they were making money as ebook developers and sellers, and then from there making even more money teaching other people how to do it, which is often the way it works in the make money space, when I saw them have all that success, it didn't surprise me at all, because although they were nice people, etc., they had steel to them. They had a steely-eyed determination to become super successful, which is exactly what happened. So that's enough of the background there. Now, if I have had any experience with some of these people that I'm reviewing, I will share it, because I don't just want my reviews to be standard kind of formats. All right, I want to give a little bit more value there, more flavour to the topic at hand. On the personal side, they're married. They've got some kids. Well, when I knew them, I think they had 2 children. So, as I said, I did visit them at their house at one point. They're in their 40s. They're probably getting, maybe late 40s now. And as I said, they've lived on the Gold Coast and Thailand. Not exactly sure where they are right now. Yeah, they may be in their late 40s now. They live on the Gold Coast. They did spend some time living in Thailand, I believe in Bangkok. Not exactly sure where they are now. But obviously, because they've made so much money, they've been able to do a bit of the digital nomad thing, a bit like the way I do it. And being internet marketers, they've got a fair amount of freedom. But I noticed that they started to run workshops promoting the free workshops, promoting their courses a couple of years ago once again. So I saw ads on Facebook, etc. What else have we got here? Okay, their primary funnel, or I don't know, don't know whether this is the company, but the name of their funnel, the name of the public face of their business is Our Internet Secrets, okay? And essentially it's a membership platform, and they're in the business of selling education. Apart from the fact that they also have a separate business selling ebooks, the big driver is the income they receive from education. So they start with the free workshop, and then you go along to that free workshop, a bit like the way I was doing it all those years ago in Brisbane, and they came along to my free workshop, right? And then of course they've got upsells. So you attend their workshop, and you can learn. I think at one point they had a 2 or even a 3-day workshop that was either free or cheap, and from there they will do the upsell into their coaching style packages that sell for many thousands of dollars. Okay, so there's a big ticket offer hiding behind the free workshop. Income sources: ebook sales and sales of their membership program, their coaching program. Brickbats, I usually include at least one brickbat. It's not to say that these people are not good people or anything like that. They are. They're straight people. But for some people, particularly non-Australians, their folksy Australian style may be a little bit off-putting for some of them. But most Australians won't have any problems with it at all. But I've been travelling. I'm more of an international guy now, and when I hear that thick Australian accent, I'm like, oh my God. But anyway, that's me. Risks associated with being at the bum end of the BizOp market. This is the risk that all of us face if we're promoting make money kind of programs, right? We're appealing to the mums and dads market, which is essentially an unsophisticated market. So you've got, unless you are transparent, authentic, giving good value, you will get some pushback. You will get some blowback from people that aren't happy, and that's normal. The good news is that with the grants, they, as far as I can tell, they do give good value. Does that mean that everybody is going to be successful? No, they certainly are not going to be successful, because the reality is that people in this end of the make money space, often they're looking for a panacea. They're looking for an easy way to make money, and of course there's no such thing as easy. It always requires discipline, application, hard work, persistence, and some people just don't have what it takes to be successful. That's just the reality. Bouquets, well, their folksy style is actually a positive. It just depends on your point of view. Most people really like it, and that's fantastic. They're very good at imparting knowledge. They're very good at teaching, and they're good at motivating people, getting them excited about their future potential, etc. So, and it's because of these skills that has ensured that they've developed quite a following in Australia and in other parts of the world. But their base is definitely Australia. Their delivery style really suits the Australian market pretty well. So they look, overall, I'd say very positive feeling about the grants. And because I knew them, they're definitely straight up and down people. Very straight up and down people, but with a tremendous drive for success. So you could learn a lot from these guys. I've got some links here that we're going to have a quick look at. These are some of the keywords that I looked at when researching the grants. Andrew and Daryl grant, Andrew and Daryl grant review, Our Internet Secrets, Our Internet Secrets review. Pretty simple stuff. So let's go now and have a look at look at these 4 links. Now this one here is basically, it was an interview done by Yarrow Starrick with the grants, and this interview was posted on his website, on his blog, Entrepreneur's Journey. And Daryl was another guy that I met many years ago. Terrific operator, great blogger, certainly a prominent blogger, and he's done pretty well for himself as well. So this is a two-part interview. You might want to grab this. So it's entrepreneurs-journey.com. And Yarrow also was based in Brisbane several years ago. Now he's overseas. I think he's in the US at the moment, but he spent some time in Melbourne and Sydney and Tokyo. Right, so another digital nomad. It's great. Why do they do it? They do it because they can. Right. So I'm in Asia myself right now. So that's a pretty good interview, and generally positive feedback from people that listen to the interview. So you can have a look at that one. This one here is their hub site, Our Internet Secrets. So you can follow them on Twitter and become a fan on Facebook. You can click to register for their next workshop, and there it is there. So you can read through that, and if you're in the vicinity, you can travel to their workshop. And that's interesting. They've had an endorsement here by Matt and Amanda Clarkson, who were the subject of a review that I did as well. These guys are eBay sellers. All right. So there's a whole group of them that have made money from teaching other people how to make money. All right, so you can do that, and then let's have a look at so that one was you saw that. This one here is andrewanddaryl.com. This is more like their personal page, and there's some good content there as well. They do give away a fair amount of free content, which is great. So you can see up front what it is that they're doing, and then decide if maybe this could be a way for you to generate an income online, independent of location. And there's some content just on this page as well. So that's andrewanddaryl.com. And then finally, this one here is, okay, all right, what do we got? Let's go back there. Oh yeah, so this one, the one I just showed you was andrewanddaryl.com/andrewanddaryl.html, so that's a HTML file. But if you just go to andrewanddaryl.com, you're basically going to a kind of a pitch page, all right? How two technophobes from Queensland made $250,000 in their first 12 months online. Well, because I've had first-hand experience seeing these guys, I wouldn't exactly call them technophobes. That's the only little niggling thing I would say there. I know when I visited them, Andrew seemed to be totally consumed with his computer and just working night and day on his computer. So, but look, other than that, all good stuff, really good stuff. So I suggest, I'm not being paid to say this, but I suggest that if you have an interest in this kind of thing, well, make an inquiry. Just one small point before I leave and before I finish off, and that is to do with ebook selling. Some people say that there's no money in selling ebooks anymore, and I don't think that's quite right. I think that if you have the right audience and you create some content for that audience, the right content that's relevant for that audience, they will lap it up just as they did 10 years ago. Maybe you need to package it a little bit differently now. Maybe you need to market it a little bit differently now. The other point that I would say is that I see things slightly differently. I've written ebooks myself. In fact, I've recently published another one. But I don't look at the ebook thing as being the be-all and end-all. To me, it's really about the funnel, and the ebook is like the first stage in the funnel. And to make money from to try and make money from a $30 ebook is not always easy. But if you've got people who bought your ebook, well, sometimes it can be advantageous just to use it as a giveaway. If you've got a good back end with upsells, the ebook strategy can work extremely well. But if basically you're just in the business of selling a $30 ebook, it's harder to generate like a full-time income because your price point is just $30. So I just leave you with that point there. But I would suggest that you go through their material there and see if it is going to be a good fit for you, and attend their next workshop and see what you think, and maybe you can broach that point with them about the relatively low price point of an ebook, and maybe they've got some good answers there, and they've got some alternative strategies. But anyway, as I say, pretty much a heads up for these guys. I think or thumbs up rather. Pretty much a thumbs up for these guys. They're good people, they do good work, and I'm sure you'll get some value from plugging into their system. All right, this is Kim Willis. Bye for now.